Everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Richie. This is Six String Fun. We're going to keep going some more Rush riffs here. Something from the Farewell to Kings album. Great album. If you're not familiar with it, you got to check it out. This was the one right after 2112, and I think this is the one where you saw the band kind of depart into that, well, not depart, but continue going down the road of prog and epics and stories and all that. And this song right here, Xanadu, certainly one of them. You know, there's many riffs we can go over in this tune, and we'll go over more than just one. This one in particular we're going to go over, just kind of has an awesome vibe to it, and, you know, kind of the signature sound for it. Right? So that's kind of the part of the song where things just start to swell. And even on the album, when you listen to it, I'm really not even sure what note it comes in on, because Alex is already playing it, and it kind of just fades right into at some point where it's already there. So let's take a closer look at this one. But again, if you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. More Rush stuff coming, more everything coming. So check it out. And if you have any requests, let me know. The comments, let me know. We'd love to try to do whatever I can for everybody out there. But for this particular one, we're going to do Xanadu. We're going to do this particular riff right here. Right? A couple minutes into the tune, I think, is when you first hear it. But it's really just a key of E. I mean, it's the E major scale. So let me show you how this works. You're playing all but 2 notes of the E major scale, at least from what I can tell. And we'll check it out. Okay, so here we are. I mentioned this is in the key of E major. And really, for this particular riff, you're going to play almost every note of the E major scale except for the 2nd and the 6th. So here's the scale. All right, there's your scale with the root and the octave, which we're hitting both. And if you hear that right then and there, you can hear that that's certainly a signature part of this this riff, right? So what we're going to do is, highly recommend for this particular riff, you get all 4 fingers involved. Basically, this is where the 1 finger per fret rule really comes in handy. So we're going to start off on the 9th fret of the G string. Right there. First note. And then we're going to go right to the octave. So it's there, and then 12th fret on the E string. And then from there, I'm going to use my middle and my pinky finger for the 10 and the 12 on the B string. Okay? And then from there, I'm going to use my ring finger on the 11th fret of the E string. Okay, so index, pinky, ring, pinky, ring, right to the 9 on the B string. 9, 10 on the B. That's your riff right there. And then it's funny, it kind of ends and begins on this 9th fret of the G string. So if we play it slowly, so it's kind of like that riff overlaps every time you play the 9th fret of the G string. And that just continues. I think it's played a total of, I want to say 8 times, but I could be wrong. But you hear it. You know exactly. Okay? I would say the hardest note for me to play is this 11th fret on the E string. Those 2 I can get. These 2 I can get, but it's going from here to here to that pull, that grab right there. Right? And then it just kind of continues. So, and again, it's going to come. And I don't have a volume pedal to kind of bring it in, but that's my weak attempt at volume swells. So you can see how good I am with those. But you get it. I mean, hopefully you can kind of picture Lightson and Lee with their double necks going, you know, 0 to 60 on this tune, right? So, and that's really it. That's the Rush riff right there. So again, just to wrap it up. And again. your riff. Okay, there's a ton of other riffs obviously in the song. Right, and then so we'll go over all those at a later time. I kind of train wrecked that one right there, but it is what it is. So hopefully you dug this one. And again, like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. More to come. See you in the next one.